G'day guys. Well, first of all, I'm Biggest Kev. Welcome to my channel. And guess what? Yes, that's right. I've received some mail. And it was sent to me by Andy and Smudge from Poverty Prospecting, Australia. And yeah, they've kindly sent me some gear. I'm pretty sure there's some black sand in here. Andy was telling me he was going to send me some black sand. So anyway, I'll set this up, we'll open it up, and we'll see what Andy sent me. Right, I'll just set this up a bit better. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I know Andy said he was going to send me some black sand that he'd collected from when he was out in the creeks prospecting for gold. And Andy's from Victoria in Victoria in Australia. Here we are, and he's written me a letter. Okay. Just set this up a bit better so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay. G'day, Big Kev. Where you go? Oh, here you go. Have a Merry Christmas, buddy. May you get to make some good content out of this box of goodies. I'm sure I will, Andy. Thanks, mate. With love from Victoria. Yes. Regards, Andy and Smudge. And oh, okay, he's written a list on here. What's in the box? There's a garnet, black sand, cons from Frog Spoof Creek, cons, bucket of cons from Secret Creek. Cool. A bag of hard rock for me to crush and pan out. A bit of cooked matrix opal from Andamuka. Yeah, thanks a lot, Andy. I've processed Andamuka opal before. Yeah, and it's a beautiful stone, mate. Okay, he's got here with that Andamuka opal, cut, polish, re-cook, and then coat with 2-pack clear epoxy. Enjoy, brother. Thank you very much, Andy. I appreciate it, mate. Okay, guys. Righto, I'll just get it out and I'll just show you. Now, this is a tub of, oh yes, he's dried it out ready. This is a tub of material from Secret Creek, which I can, he's already classified it, so I could just put it into a pan. So we'll do that this morning. We'll pan that out. It's got quite a few things here. Now here's a piece of, I'm reading it the right way. Oh, okay, that's the cooked matrix, Andamuka opal. I suppose that's what that is. Cut, polish, and cook, and coat. Yep. So that's the Andamuka opal, and actually I've got a piece already cut and polished. I'll show you guys. Okay, what else has he got in here? Okay, there's some more material. There's some black sand. Right, now this black sand, guys, Andy's mentioned in his videos quite a few times now that he's been collecting up the black sand and keeping it for me to send to me, and I appreciate that. That's really cool, really generous of you. And yeah, so this is going to be smelted. I'm going to smelt this and see what gold I can get out of it. There's a garnet. That's a big garnet. That could be cut. I hope you can see that, guys. There, there's a garnet. That's a big garnet. That's big enough. I reckon you could cut it. Now, Frog Spoof Creek material. And if you've watched Andy's videos, you would have seen that the creeks that he goes to over there in Victoria. This is one of the creeks, and there's quite a few other ones. Reedy Creek, I think he goes to, and Slatey Creek. Yeah, but he gets some good gold. And he's also got, this is some hard rock from a local mine. So I've got to crush this, crush it up, pan it out, and see what we get. Okay. Well, that's really cool, Andy. I appreciate this, mate. I didn't expect this much. I knew you were going to send me some black sand, but to send me all this other stuff, mate, that's incredible. Thank you very much. And to all you guys out there that have been sending me material, you know, whether it's rocks to cut and polish, or gold ore to crush and pan out, or your river sand. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And as you can see by this video, it gives me material to make my videos. I've still got to get out to Hit and Miss Creek, but I've been snowed under with other stuff to do. Life has been going on around here. So yeah, I've been really busy doing other things. But anyway, then this box rocked up, so I thought, okay, I'll put this together and make a video. Okay guys, what I'll do, I'm going to pan out this material from Secret Creek. We'll do that, we'll pan it out, and then that black sand, I'm going to smelt that. I'll do it all in this video today, so I better get weaving. Okay guys, stay with me. Okay, now this material from Secret Creek, Andy said that it's been classified. He's classified it down, which he has. He's taken out all the big rocks. But what I'm doing, I'm classifying it down even further. So I'm going to classify it down so I've got the really fine sand, which I will pan, and then I've got the oversized. The oversized, where all the bigger nuggets are going to be in the oversized. So I'll just run it through my little sieve. Get it down really fine. The good thing about it is when you classify it down, all the fine material like that, it's easier to pan the gold out because all the grains, the gold and the sand and everything is all the same size, roughly. Okay, I'll get back to this when I've finished classifying, guys. Okay, there's all the oversize. I'll pan this out after I've panned out the fines. Our first pan of fine material. Okay, let's have a look here, guys. Let's see if I can show you some gold. I'm pretty sure I will be able to. I'm just using a small tub with the water in it, so makes it easier for when I finish panning. I can actually have to move around that way, probably be better. It makes it easier to empty it out, and then I can repan all this material again. Yeah, this is really cool. This is my forte. I love doing this sort of stuff. I can see the black sand in the back of the pan already. All the heavies. Okay. Okay, pan number 1, the fine material. Hope you can see there, guys. I know there's a shadow. Sometimes the shadows, the shade is better for seeing the gold. We'll see how we go. I can see a speck of gold already. We've got one speck. And there's some, I think there's some fine stuff in that black sand. I hope you can see that. I'll see if I can get around the light a bit. Might be better. Now, just there in front of my finger, there's a piece of gold there, and up the back here there's a couple of real fine pieces, micros. I'll suck them up with a snuffer bottle, and then I'll do another pan. Okay, pan number 2 of the Secret Creek material, and yeah, one nice flake out of that first pan, and some micros. Cool. It's all good. It all adds up. I've probably got enough material there for probably 2 more pans, 2 more small pans. And then I'll pan out the oversize. Okay. Righto, let's have a look at this one, guys. I can see a big piece of gold. I can see a big piece of gold sitting up there. Can you see it? Hope you can see it there. Oh, there's quite a bit of gold in this pan. There's some nice gold there. I can see four flakes, and I think there's some even smaller stuff. See that, guys? All those flakes, I can count four specks up there. Decent specks too. Okay, I'll clean this up, snuffer it, and I'll get back to you with the next pan. Okay, pan number 3 of Secret Creek material, and gold in every pan. So that's what we like to see. This is super, and they're decent specs too. They're not, you know, they're not all micros. These are pieces that you can easily see in the pan. This is the type of gold I want to find out in Hit and Miss Creek. I do find it, but I only get the one speck in the pan usually. I'm yet to find a spot out there where I can get multiple pieces in the pan. There must be spots out there somewhere. I suppose if I just keep going out there and looking, eventually I might find a good spot. Okay. I might just bring this around here a bit, guys, because that's, I don't think you can see, but when we're in the shadow, quite a bit of black sand in this one. So this black sand, I'll keep this, I'll dry it out, and I'll smelt it another time with some of the other black sand. And there I can see 2 specks of gold straight up. Can you see them, guys? Just up the end of my shadow there. 2 specks of gold. Sweet. I'll get back to you with the last pan, guys. Okay, pan number 4, and the last pan of the fine material from Secret Creek. Cool. And I'm getting pieces of gold in every pan. dogs want to get in the video. And as always, I will repan this material because I know I'm going to miss a couple of specks. There's going to be a couple of specks in there that I've missed. I'm sure of it. Okay. I'll bring this around here in the sunlight. Righto. Oh yeah, I can see some gold already. 2, 3 nice specks. Beautiful. Oh, I've got one coming down. Can you see them, guys? Hope you can see those. 3 specks of gold up the back. What I'll do is I'll tidy it up, snuffer them up, and then I'll empty the snuffer into the pan and show you the gold. Okay, there's the gold, guys. I'll zoom in and see if I can get a better picture. Hope that's not too blurry. There you go. That's all the gold that I got from the fine material, and I'll repan it. There's bound to be another couple of specks. Okay, I'll pan out the coarse material next. Okay, pan number 1 of the oversize from Secret Creek. Maybe in this oversize, maybe we want to have a big piece. That would be good. And stay with us, guys, because I'm going to smelt some of that black sand that Andy sent me. I'm going to mix some of it up with some flux, some borax, and my little concoction, and I'm going to smelt it, and then I'm going to pour it out into a cone mould and crush the slag that comes out. I'm going to crush up the slag and then pan out the slag, and I should, if there's any gold in it or any metals, I should be left with a small amount of metal. Usually the metal goes into, when it's smelted, the metal usually turns into little balls. So if there's gold in there, I'll end up with little gold balls. Okay, let's have a look. See if we can get a big speck out of this. No, there's a piece of lead. That's a piece of lead just there. Piece of lead, no big piece of gold. Okay, I'll do another pan. Okay, pan number 2 of the oversize. Can we get a big piece? Maybe Andy threw in a nugget for me to find. I can see a big piece of lead. Okay. Okay guys, I'll just bring this out here in the sun. Okay, let's have a look. There's a big piece of lead just there. Looks like a flattened out air rifle slug. Oh, and there's some shotgun pellet. Oh, and there's a big piece of gold. Can you see it, guys? Just here in the shade. I'll try and get this in the sun. In the sunlight in front of my finger. Big flake of gold. There's shotgun pellets in there. And there's another piece of gold. Okay, we've got 2 pieces of gold. 2 pieces of gold and some shotgun pellets. There we are. There's the gold. 2 pieces of gold. Cool. I'll get back to you with the last pan. Okay, the last pan of oversized from Secret Creek. See if we can get another speck or 2, or a big piece, a big speck or 2 out of this lot, guys. Wouldn't that be good? Might be a nice big nugget in here. Okay, that'll do. Righto. Let's have a look. Do we get another big piece? Yes, we do. I can see a big piece already. Over to the right, guys, just over here. There's a big piece of gold. Big flat long piece. See him? And a shotgun pellet. He's flat and he's moving with the water. Well, he was. There he is. Big flat piece of gold. Sweet. Okay, there's all the gold, guys. I'll just see if I can zoom in for you. Give you a better idea. There it is there. That's all the gold that we got out of that Secret Creek material. Thank you very much, Andy. Appreciate you, man. I'll take photos, guys. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to smelt some black sand. Some of this black sand that Andy sent me. So 1 scoop of black sand, 2 scoops of borax, oh, spoonfuls I should say, 2 of borax, 1 of sodium bicarbonate. Same old method that I always do. A little bit more. And this seems to work for me. I know I tend to, some of you guys do it differently, and this is probably the wrong way of doing it, but the thing is, at the end of the smelt, when I crush down the slag and I'll get the metal, that's all I want, so it's working for me. The metal that's in the sand, it forms into little ball bearings. Okay, 1 more. Maybe a little bit more, it's alright. With the crucible, I don't want it to get up over 3/4 because you've got to allow for the borax and the sodium bicarbonate. It will, if you put too much in the crucible, it will boil up and boil over inside your furnace, and you don't want that. Right, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. It's about 3/4 full now, so that's pretty much it. And all I'm doing, as I said to you before in my other videos, all I'm doing is mixing it up in the crucible, just stirring it up, mixing it up. And yeah, Next, I'll put that in the furnace and we'll smelt it. Okay, there's a crucible, 3/4 full. In the furnace. Right, we're all set. We're smelting. Okay guys, the pour is complete. I'm just going to wait now for the slag to cool down, and then I can knock it out and crush it and pan it. Okay guys, the mould has cooled down. Now we'll just knock it out. Knock out all the slag. There it is, all out. And normally, if you had a lead collector metal, sorry, if you had lead collector metal, it'll be at the tip there. But because I didn't put any lead in, I've got to keep all the slag. I've got to crush it all, and then pan it out and see if I get any gold. I should end up with some little ball bearings of metal, whether it be gold, silver, whatever. Okay, so I'm just going to crush the slag up in my dolly pot. Smash it all up. And then put it through the sieve. Like that. Put the oversized back into the dolly pot. And re-crush it all, and I'll crush the whole lot up, and then we'll pan it. Okay. Here's some of that material crushed, and I've got some oversized stuff there. I'll put that in the pan as well. So we'll pan this out first, and what I'm looking for is little balls of metal, and as I pan this off, we should see small balls of metal in the bottom of the pan. And I have, if you look back on some of my older videos, I have done this before, and it works. All the fine microscopic bits of gold and that in the smelt, they all come together and join up into little balls. So they won't join up into a button, but they join up into small metal balls. Yeah. So sometimes under the microscope they look golden, like they're almost pure gold. Other times they look a grey colour, or a silverish sort of colour, because they've got other metals mixed with it. So the gold doesn't just join as a gold ball. Usually there's other metals that are in the smelt. They'll be in the mix as well. So to clean that up, I'd have to use acids. Anyway, we'll soon see what I've got here. It depends on how much gold is in the black sand, of course. If there's a lot, then you're going to see a lot of gold. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look, guys. See if I can show you some of these little metal balls. I can see metal there. It's all like grey metal. That could be lead. You see all those little bits of metal there? That could be lead. So all this metal here that you can see up here, it's whatever metal was in that black sand. It's all collected. It's all joined up and formed these little balls of metal. Yeah, I'll run a magnet over it. If there's any steel, or any iron, it'll pick it up. But I'm thinking a lot of this silver metal I can see, I'm thinking it might be lead. But I can do an aqua regia using acids and clean it up, get rid of the lead and everything else, and just be left with the gold and silver. Okay guys, I'll get back to you. Okay, there was a bit of gold. You could see the gold, but it's still fine gold, still very small. But I've sucked it up with the my guzzler, and this is the oversized. So I'll just pan this oversized off, and I'll just see if there's any bigger pieces in this stuff. This is not, obviously it's not crushed down fine, but there may be some big balls of metal. That's what I'm hoping. Hoping there'll be some bigger pieces. The metal, I'm hoping the metal's collected and it's made bigger balls, hopefully of gold. Some of that other metal that was in the pan and that fine stuff, guys, it was magnetic. I ran the magnet over it and it picked it up. So some of it had iron in it. Right, just have a look here. Okay, just have a look here, see if I can see metal in there. There's that greyish silver metal. I'm not sure if you can see it, all that silverish metal there. What I might do is I might keep all that, and I'm going to do an aqua regia, because there could be gold in this silver metal. That silver metal up in the back of the pan there, guys. I think the gold's in that. It's all the metals that are in that black sand have all come together and made bigger pieces. So that would have been real fine microscopic stuff, and in the smelt it's all come together to form bigger pieces. Okay guys, see all that silver metal in there? The gold's in amongst that. I think what's happening is, I think there's tin. I think that the silver metal is tin, and the gold has fused with the tin. Well guys, that was really cool, eh? thank you very much, Andy, for sending me all that material, mate. And I haven't finished it all. What I'll do, I'll make a part 2 to this video. I'll continue it on and I'll finish that other material. There's some more material from that Frog Creek, and some rocks there, some other rocks to crush up and pan out. And yeah, and I'll just show you some of this Andamuka opal that Andy sent me. I'll just bring this out in the light. Hopefully you can see it a bit better. Now, if I move this around the right way, you'll see some blue. You'll see some blue flashing on that stone. Now, what I'll do is I'll slice this rock, I'll cut it up, and I have a piece of Andamuka stone here that I haven't finished yet. This is a piece of Andamuka that I already had, that I've shaped into a pendant. Now, I hope you can see that blue and green. There's blue and green flashes in it, but this isn't polished. So when I polish this up, you'll see the blue and green flashes in it a lot better, a lot more pronounced. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, as I said, I'll slice this rock, slice it, and I'll make some pendants out of it, and I'll send some back to you, Andy, for sure, with some other rocks that I've cut and polished up, yeah, as a thank you. And gee, if I hit a good patch out there at Hit and Miss Creek, I'll send you a bag of that stuff, but no promises. Okay, that's it for this episode, guys. But as I said, the rest of that material that Andy sent me in the box, I'll do that on another video and post up. Yeah, I'm hoping to get out to Hit and Miss Creek. I haven't had a chance the last week to get out there. I really want to get back out there and give it another go. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Cheers. It's another lovely day here. Beautiful, beautiful weather we're getting now. Just starting to come into, or we're into summer now, December. Yeah, and the weather's going to really start heating up. But it'll be good. I'll be able to get out and bush a bit more. Okay, guys. Take care out there. Stay safe. Be good. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, Andy.